Who are these advisors that are advising you, Minister? Who are the names? Who are the profiles of this independent panel that you take so seriously? That told you who to put in the sitters, that told you who to put in the NSFAS board, that tells you who to put as university council employees? Who are your advisors? Is it your mother? Is it your sister? Is it your friend? Is it a boyfriend? Is it a girlfriend? The people of South Africa must know, where are decisions of higher education taken? You find that a decision is taken in a tavern, we don't know. Because clearly these advisors are more important than all of these officials of Department of Higher Education which are sitting here. Why can't you say, no, the DG advises me? No, the DDG advises me. There is a group, there is a clique in higher education that advises the minister, yet the minister does not want to tell us who these advisors are. So because of time, I'm asking you a yes or no question. And I'm going to follow up on this, you can rest assured. And we're going to get the names of those advisors. I just want, at least on record, to get an understanding from you so that I can move on to the next question. Are you willing to tell us who are these people that advise you to make appointments to sitters, to make appointments in NSFAS, to make appointments to universities, to make appointments in TVET colleges? Yes or no? So that I can move on to the next question. Thank you, Minister.
I think we need to understand that even with the system of the judges in South Africa, they do have assessors, private assessors who listen. I'm still responding to the question. I'm not going to respond to yes or no. I'm not in court.
No, this is not a court.
I'm not in court. I'm not going to respond in yes or no.
Chairperson, you advise the minister on the issue of time. I simply want to understand if the minister is willing to tell us the panel. If she's not willing to, she must say, I don't want to tell you who advises me. And then I've got a mechanism to find out who advises her. And I'm going to find out who's advising her. But I don't want her to waste my time by giving me a preamble of South African law that I know, by the way. I'm a lawmaker. I'm here. I write laws. Can't tell me about laws. I'm asking the minister a simple question. I don't have time, Chair. Is the minister willing to tell the people of South Africa? Is the minister willing to tell this committee? Is the minister willing to be open, transparent, and accountable and tell us who advises her to make deployments to NSFAS, to make deployments to sitters, to make deployment in institutions of higher learning? If she's not willing, she can just say, I'm not willing. So that I can move on to the next question, Chairperson. I'm asking you now, Chair, not the minister. Please, can you assist in this process?
Yeah, I'd opened my mic to assist and you went on. And you know, when I stop you, when I've got police outside, so. No, it's okay. It was on a lighter note. Colleagues, I did say that let's try and find ways of asking and answering questions so that we are able to get to the bottom of what is the problem. But if we are combative in answering and defensive in answering, we're not going to get anywhere. I think Minister, when the member says maybe yes or no, it's not necessarily out of disrespect. Like he said, it's because of time. Whether you are willing to give the list to him now, and then you say no because we have already answered that question that I'm not going to give you because the powers to appoint falls under me as per the section 11 subsection 1 of the Skills Development Act. So it would not have been wrong to say no, I'm not willing to give, so that he moves on to the next question, because that part, I think it was asked by Honorable Maseko, you clarified. It was asked by Honorable Msanzana, you clarified. So he says, don't clarify, just give me a yes or no. So I don't think it's a fair question. It's an unfair question to say yes or no as he had asked. So let's try and be direct on this one, Minister. Thanks.
So it is not compulsory for me to disclose the independent assessor, the independent panel that is assisting the minister. I'll first find out from them, get consent, if they are happy that I disclose their names. I cannot just come here and disclose information. I need to comply with the relevant legislation. I'm not going to respond to yes or no, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm going to give you another Lonzi. I think I'm happy with the answer where you say, because earlier on you had indicated that these people, you are not paying them, and therefore you may need to get their consent on whether to make their names public. That answer, I think, it's fair to say, because I don't have, if we were paying them through the state, then I would say, then you don't need that consent, but you are not. They are volunteering. So I take the answer that says I'm not at liberty to disclose now. I'll get a consent and come back. So at the end, Honorable Lonzi will get when we close the meeting or we make the summary, we'll then agree on timelines, even on this particular one. Continue, Honorable Lonzi.